Hey, thanks for coming on this week's podcast. This week we are going to talk about improving your voicemail to help your, overall customer service strategy. And if those of you who don't know me, my name's Ken French. I work with my wife Carrie. We have a company called Snoozy that works specifically with independent insurance agents, and obviously we help them with their websites and their social media presence. I personally have been helping agents since the late '90s, 1999. Um, and like I said, today we have some tips on how to really use your web presence to make your clients happy. And, I feel very confident in saying that happy clients equal more referrals, and more referrals equal a bigger book of business. So I think today's overall theme is that you need to do a better job at communicating to your clients, the different ways you can help them. And the more structure you can give them, the happier they're going to be. And I've seen this pattern forever over the last 20 years. When you have 20, 30, 50, even 75 clients, you're not super concerned about your kind of customer service structure. But once you get like over the line, maybe it's 100, maybe it's 150, maybe it's 200, you start to realize, oh gosh, I'm really busy all the time, and stuff's starting to fall through the cracks. And one of the most common phone calls I get, especially during AEP, is I'm getting a lot of calls. It's just me. I'm an independent agent. I can't really afford to hire anybody. And what's happening is people are calling at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And gosh, I'm so busy, I don't get back to them until the next day. And a lot of times they're not very happy with me. So for me, I think there's an easy answer. There's a way to buy more time for yourself and to provide them with structure and to provide them with things they can do, even though you might be busy on the phone. And I think it starts with your voicemail. And what really worked best for my clients in the fall was basically having a voicemail that said, look, I'm currently on the phone. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible, but it might not be today. But if you need immediate customer service, you can go to my website, and obviously they'll tell them the web address where you can, access my customer service tool. There you can schedule a meeting with me. You can fill out a customer service ticket. You can update your drug and doctor information. You can even complete a permission to contact form if you're a new client. And if we kind of look, this is kind of a sample of one of my clients I set this up for last fall. We set up a very simple kind of AI customer service widget that when the client comes, the site detects that, and it displays this pop-up where you can see somebody can click on schedule a meeting, and they can go right into her calendar and schedule a new, obviously the annual review, or schedule, just a quick 30-minute call. We also added like a little customer service ticket where they can go and fill out their name, their phone number, review what their problem is, and it'll send them an automated response back. We've even added like a drug doctor form. This was more AAP, driven, but where the drugs and doctor information can be updated. But the point of it is that the consumer obviously is trying to contact you. Of course, you're currently busy. Instead of getting that wall, they're hitting that wall of leave a voicemail. Who knows when I'll get back to you? Now it's kind of like, look, you can still push forward with your process here, and the consumer feels like they're still being helped at a high level. And I say this confidently because I had a lot of clients that we implemented this for during the fall, and the reviews were phenomenal. Everyone felt like that negative energy from the consumer went away because they the communication was better and the structure was better. So I'm not going to harp on this much longer, but I think my point is as you push forward in 2024, ask yourself, how well am I communicating to my clients what the process is? Yes, I'm sure when they're on the phone with you or you're sitting with you, the customer service is fantastic. But how is your customer service when you're busy with somebody else? And just improving your voicemail strategy can kind of fill in a lot of those cracks. If you're an agent that maybe needs a little bit of help with your website, needs to make it a little bit more functional and client friendly, probably needs to make it a little bit more CMS compliant, check out our services at snoozy.com. Like I said, we specifically work with independent agents. We're very versed, obviously in CMS compliance. And we actually work with Amanda Bruton herself on her web presence. So, anyway, I'm always available for kind of a free 15-minute consultation to review your situation, and possibly I can help you. So, I look forward to next week's podcast. Hopefully, you learned a few good pointers today, and we'll talk soon. Thanks again, and have a great week.